All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to bring out the former RWA Commissioner and your RWA Hype Champion, State Representative David Morales.
Well, folks, you weren't under the impression that he was just going to pack up his stuff and go away now, were you?
Bobby Rossi, one of the things I love about David Morales is the fit. What is this fit? Can you tell me about fashion?
I can tell you that Mr. Morales seems a lot more reserved and stoic than usual, not nearly as dynamic as we're accustomed. I think the loss that he suffered is maybe set in. Let's hear what's on his mind.
Now, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary friends, after serving your hard-working commissioner for the last 3 years, last month I lost the election to Alfredo.
It's a fair election.
I repeat, I lost the commissionership to Danger Boy Alfredo.
Much to the pleasure of our faithful.
And so as a professional and esteemed politician, I am going to respect the will of the voters. I'm going to respect our fans of the RWA. And so we will have a peaceful transition of power. I acknowledge Alfredo as our commissioner.
Wow.
It's very uncharacteristic of our former commish.
I agree. Alfredo is our commissioner.
Talking about the
so it has me thinking. I'm no longer your commissioner. I no longer have power. That's your commissioner.
And that's who has the power right there. That's who has the power, ladies and gentlemen. Your new commissioner, Danger Boy Alfredo.
So as I was saying,
in a short amount of time,
I am no longer your commissioner.
I'm looking forward to the improvements that he'll make.
And after losing my best friend, Eddie Vegas, I'm thinking that maybe now is the time I relinquish the championship.
Whoa.
Maybe now is time that I move on. What do you all think? Is it time for David Morales to leave the RWA? Is it time for me to leave wrestling?
Yeah. 3 years too late, pal.
Wait a minute. No. He's just doing it like, don't be a sore loser. Come on now.
So I just want to say thank you to the RWA for all the love that you've shown the last 3 years. It's been an absolute honor, and it's been a pleasure.
I'm not so sure I can trust my very own eyes.
That's what I would say if I was a coward. But guess what? I am still your RWA Hype Champion. I may no longer be the commissioner, but I am still your state representative, and I am still a fighting champion. But let me make one thing absolutely clear to all you imbeciles and all you mouth-breathing morons.
Oh, wow.
What a nasty change of tone this is.
I will only defend this championship against worthy opponents. I will only defend my championship against those who have earned it. Those children are examples of the loser generation. So I'll be absolutely clear that your hype champion is here to stay. Hit my music.
So what I've gathered here is every deal that Commissioner Alfredo attempts to ink, you're going to veto. So that you're just going to remain to be a thorn in everybody's side. Thank you, Mr. Morales, for another case of agita.
Bobby Rossi, were you believing that for a second?
No, I honestly couldn't.
I was starting to give in. He showed some sincerity when Alfredo came out, gave a hug, maybe. But David Morales is still the hype champion. Reigning,
and always will be a
defending.
wolf in sheep's clothing. He'll never be anything different, Coach.
But what a way to return to action. Let's give it back to Bob Whitney.
The following contest here at April Reign is for the RWA Ocean State Championship.
Wait a minute, Bobby Rossi. I thought we were going to hear the music of Gotham. But does it sound like we're going to go a little old school for this one?
I'm feeling really cool right about now. Oh yeah, this is a side of the mighty Bosch in which we are not so familiar, but in other realms and other wrestling organizations, this man has been known and competed under the moniker. And right now, you're seeing cards that haven't been held in the hand of the mighty Bosch in years prior. These are all the stops. This is what the Ocean State Championship means to him.
We're talking about a PLW legend, the mighty Bosch. He said it to himself, Bobby Rossi. This is the last straw, and this is what needs to be done. No capes, no batarangs, no boom pow wham. We have the mighty Bosch, and this is his last straw. He feels he needs to give it all right now, and against Nick Diamond, this is going to be a good one.
Nick Diamond has cut every single corner he can in an attempt to hang on to this Ocean State Championship. And that has drawn the ire of the mighty Bosch. That has drawn the inability to sleep at night, knowing what kind of malaise has been put over the championship reign in his feeble attempts to hang on to it far longer than he's deserved.
The flawless Nick Diamond got the win of his career last year at RWA Legacy against 5 other participants, one being the mighty Bosch. And since then, his ways might not be the best, but he has lived up to what they call a fighting champion, aligning himself with the collective now. Riley O'Neal wrestled earlier today, unsuccessful. Devin Justice, I think, is still hurt. He's coming out with the collective shirt. Are they still in the building? Are they even here?
I tried to get some words with a few people before the show started. I was told that I don't belong in the locker room by several people on staff. I don't even want to open up that can of worms. All I know is Nick Diamond has been escaping by the skin of his teeth in almost every matchup involving the Ocean State Championship. I'm not so sure he's going to be able to pull it off tonight. Let's take it to Bob for the ceremonials.
Once again, Johnston, Rhode Island, this match is for the RWA Ocean State Championship, and it is scheduled for one. So, one moment here. Nick, I don't remember if you remember when this fan came up with the contract for this match. Did you get to read the fine print?
Of course he did, right?
So this match is now a no disqualification, no count-out match!
Always read the fine print. You got bamboozled here, Diamond. You got a taste of your own medicine. How does that feel, pal?
Once again, Johnston, Rhode Island, this match is for the RWA Ocean State Championship. No disqualifications, no countouts. Introducing first to my left, the challenger, accompanied by Sid Morgan, weighing in tonight at 315 pounds. Flying in from the realm of the unknown, by the way of the back alleys of Providence, Rhode Island, the challenger, Mighty Bosch!
Bosch has come to play.
And introducing his opponent to my right, tonight he walks in as the RWA Ocean State Champion from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing in at 199 pounds, the RWA Ocean State Champion, Flawless Nick Diamond!
You could say he's been a fighting
Your
champion.
referee, TJ Richter.
You could say he's been a fighting champion, but every single one of those fights has had an asterisk next to them. Now with this stipulation, no countouts, no disqualifications. I think that the minutes of Nick Diamond's championship reign are numbered.
This is going to be a good one. Ocean State Championship on the line. The Mighty Bosch, one of the first ever Ocean State champions, lost the belt, unfortunately, to Shea Cash, and now he's coming back. This championship means everything to him, and you've seen it. He even got to the point where Sid Morgan had to open portals, Bobby Rossi. I didn't even know that was possible, to bring back himself and tell himself, this is the one. This is all we have, and we're putting it all on the line right now.
It is amazing what the drive of a man can produce. Having traversed different universes to try to make sense of the situation, Mighty Bosch appears to be walking in with a very determined and clear head.
Not smart by Diamond. Bosch has one of his own. Bobby Rossi, not smart, a call by Nick Diamond, but especially to no DQ. Come on now.
I mean, that's just it, man. The repeated punches, repeated strikes, they're not going to get this match thrown out. And I really don't think that Nick Diamond can fight Bosch's fight.
Lighting him up like a Christmas tree, throwing him back in the ring. And you've seen Bobby Rossi right off the rip. He threw him outside the ring, lighting him up with chops right now. Nick Diamond getting fired up. Oh, a swing and a miss.
Nick Diamond is already thrown off, and he's not seeming so confident and as well put together as he usually is. Looking to kick that bottom rope. Oh, and right in between the uprights, Mighty Bosch is feeling that pain in the very low midsection.
Huge chop right there from the Mighty Bosch, absolutely unloading. You see early on in that match, Nick Diamond trying the techniques, but Bobby Rossi, we are not even 2 minutes into this match, and do you see the chest right now? Oh, wait a minute, Bobby Rossi's being a little bit quiet for this one.
I do not envy Nick Diamond at this moment. A clasping thud over the sternum of the champion as he gets spiked into the canvas via body slam. Things are not boding well for him at all.
Mighty Bosch has this one in the bag early on. Nick Diamond feels like he just seen a ghost. He doesn't even know how to react right now, Bobby Rossi. He's been a fighting champion, but did he finally meet his match?
I think so. You know, an unhinged Mighty Bosch that's one hell of a wall to climb. You're talking about a man who's just got a lot more experience and brings a lot more brawn to the table. Big swing and a miss by the big man, Mighty Bosch. Very well placed back elbow by Nick Diamond. And it looks like he's going to try to fight Bosch's fight. He's hanging tough for now.
Talking about fighting a fight, Bobby Rossi. How do you fight somebody like Mighty Bosch? I get trying to drill in, stay on him, but look at this. Mighty Bosch isn't even phased right now.
I mean, that's a lot of man, and honestly, I try to chop him down from the legs. It's not the most honorable win, but that's how I'd go about it if I were facing a man twice my size. Nick Diamond now looking for some sort of a leg scissor takedown, and a nasty sit-down powerbomb. Still not quite enough to put him away, but that was a very close 2 count, if you ask me.
The same maneuver he used on Harry Brooks to capture at the time the TCW Championship. He hit Harry Brooks with multiple of those and won it. Now, this ain't no TCW Championship, Bobby Rossi. We have grown. We have evolved. The Ocean State Championship is a prized possession here in the RWA. And Nick Diamond, come on now.
This is completely within the rules segment. That's just it. You're giving Nick Diamond quite a bit of ammunition with this no DQ stuff. Oh! A whole lot of extra velocity behind that. Will it be enough for the 3 count? Bosch gets his shoulder up in time.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Mighty Bosch goes right down, but Nick Diamond trying to do whatever. Right after the pinfall, it's those kicks, it's those strikes. He's calling a shot right now, Bobby Rossi, saying it's all done. Wait a minute, Diamond taking flight?
We've seen him take flight before. He's going to the air yet again. Dropping the elbow right across the heart of Big Bosch. Deep hook of the leg, still not enough. You know, Nick Diamond has got quite an adversary in Bosch. You know, the size differential just cannot be ignored, and neither can this. You've got one of his goons out here. And there's nothing stopping him from doing this. And Sid Morrigan, with one deft pull of the ankle, remains the equalizer in this matchup. Bosch now able to reverse the hold. And it looks like he's going to try to squeeze the life out of Nick Diamond. He goes for the pin. No avail.
Big 2 count right there. Riley O'Neal coming in for Nick Diamond to make the save, but Sid Morrigan was there. You got to keep eyes on the back of your head. Oh, wait a minute. Mighty Bosch setting up for a signature manhandler. This is it. Trying to go for it. Pull lights out. Injustice is there. Big shot with the belt.
Right behind. And look at this. Sid Morrigan and Justice going at it.
Sid Morrigan not taking any BS, wiping out Justice. O'Neal with the strike. O'Neal goes down, Bobby Rossi. This could be Mighty Bosch's moment. He needs to finish his story.
Oh, we know who this is. And the commissioner has found himself getting involved.
Wait a minute. Oh, boy. Wolverine thrashing. Danger Boy giving it to O'Neal. Giving it to Justice. How about this? This place is electric right now. Big kick to O'Neal, sending him to the outside. Nobody can start a party like these three. You might see the APA style, but those 3 letters are O-A-F, old as. Well, you get the rest of it.
You can put that together for yourselves, folks. But our commissioner is making sure that this match is going to be fought between the 2 people who signed the bout agreement. Not all their friends, not all their cohorts.
It all depends on who wants it more. Nick Diamond had a few friends, and Mighty Bosch goes way, way back with his own, and this is his moment. Bob Whitney, Bobby Rossi, I'm fired up for this one. Swing and a miss. Nick Diamond now, what's he looking to do? For a spine buster! Picking him up. Bobby Rossi, is this going to be it? Is this the manhandler?
Yes, indeed it is, and he's wrenching back with every bit of force that he can.
He taps. We got a new champ.
The winner of this match and new RWA Ocean State Champion, the Mighty Bosch.
He finished his story, Bobby Rossi. You see that look immediately winning the Ocean State Championship. It shows how much this means to him. He's grinned, he's clawed for this moment, and it all comes full circle. Your new Ocean State champion.
Against every single hurdle, against every single obstacle, the mighty Bosch has prevailed. Folks, now we have an Ocean State champion that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to get ourselves back in working order here as we've got more competition on tap for you in April Reign 2025. Don't you go anywhere.